How's everybody doing? So, walking to podHot 60. We've got a few minutes. We've got like 5 minutes until we actually go. So, I'm going to ask that you get a yoga block. It won't be as cool as mine because mine says Yoga Dad and has cool drawings on it. If you've got one. If you don't, no big deal. Maybe a strap. I don't know. Just trying to change things up, trying to do some fun stuff. I don't know what the hell. Maybe a pillow. I've got a cool pillow. This is my grandmother's pillow. So that's hence the reason why it's a leopard print. Maybe a towel. And we're gonna maybe explore some new ways of doing this. Obviously, you don't have to do any of this. I'm gonna just cue the normal postures as well. 26 and 2, if you are a traditionalist and you are not into change, I completely understand that. I am that way as well. But if you do have props, maybe just put them by the top of your mat. You've got a few minutes before we start, and you can use them or not. It doesn't matter to me. It was just maybe a fun variation to do today. So I'm going to sit here and just see if anybody comes on. So we will be starting here in just a few minutes. Pull that down. So for those of you who are just joining, I was just mentioning that we might use some props this morning. So if you have a block or something similar, if you have a strap or something similar, just trying to change it up. It'll still be 26 and 2. We'll just be using some props if you want to, and if you don't want to, that's fine too. If you don't want to, I'm very sure that you already know the sequence and are comfortable with it, and so you can just go through, and I'll be cueing the same sort of thing. There'll be just a couple little differences, but just thought I'd try to do something fun this morning. So we will start here in, what does it look like, 3 or 4 minutes? Yeah, probably 4 minutes or so. So if you're on and you're going to take class, let me know. Just comment. Let me know. Timer out. Maybe. There we go. Hope everybody had a great long weekend. It felt very similar to all the other days for the last few months, but It was a beautiful weekend. We got some much needed rain here in Fort Collins, which is always great this time of year. Great for the garden, great for the grass, great for the birds. We did some yoga outside, and we will be doing some yoga outside tomorrow at 7:30 at Rossborough Park. For anybody that's interested, we'll be doing 26 and 2 on the northwest side. Just look for the cars right off the Dunbar there. So if you want to come by and socially distance and do some yoga, awesome. We've got a great training coming up. We've got an advanced vinyasa immersion for all teachers out there. 45 hours of continuing education through Yoga Alliance, and we're really focused on advanced anatomy, posture clinics, and sequencing. So posture clinics are amazing because they are led by Dr. Kathy, and she goes through, talks about specific postures and breaks them down with muscle activation, etc. So really great stuff. If you're interested, just email the studio, YogaPod Fort Collins. You can go to their website and find the information there. You can email me, ken.conti@yogapod.com. I get you more information as well. So super excited for that. It will be all online, so anybody anywhere in the world can take it. We will be doing live lectures, but it should be a great class. So we've already had a bunch of people sign up, and I suspect we will fill up. So we're going to get started here in just a minute. Looks like we've got a few people coming on. We'll start here in just a couple minutes. I'm really going to try to keep breath today. Like I said previously, we are going to use some props if you have them. If you don't, it's not a big deal. But I figured I'd just change it up a little bit from what we have been doing, and allow people to use some props if you've got them. Change it up a little bit. We are going to start with pranayama, deep breathing. Good for the lungs and respiratory system. I'm glad you all joined me this morning. My name is Ken. I'm going to be teaching podHot 60 sequence, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises, and it begins now. Toes and heels touch. Weight slightly into the heels. Gaze is forward. Shoulders back. Good. Just take a couple breaths here. Really center, focus, wherever you may be. Really find yourself on your mat. Great. Interlace all 10 fingers. Place them underneath the chin. Pull the elbows together, pressing chin into knuckles, knuckles into chin. Lift the kneecaps. And with an inhale through the nose, elbows lift. Exhale, head comes back. Good. Inhale. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow here. Good. Weight into heels. Legs are zipped up. Inhale. Elbows lift. Chin presses into knuckles. Knuckles into chin. Good. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows come forward. Good. Inhale. Elbows lift. Suck the stomach in. Gaze is forward. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows forward. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Excellent. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Excellent. Inhale. Nice and slow. Exhale, head comes back, elbows forward. Good. Inhale. Just a few more. Exhale. Chin pressing into knuckles, knuckles into chin. Elbows meet in front. Good. Inhale. Nice and slow. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows touch in front. Good. Last one. Biggest one yet. Biggest breath of the day. Exhale. It comes back. Elbows meet in front. Good. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your breath. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Tick-tock the arms back and forth, right and left, right and left. Good. Inhale, find your tallest self, standing half moon. Fingertips go right, hips go left. Gazes forward. Press feet into mat. Weight slightly into heels. Zip the thighs up. Suck the stomach in. Drop the tailbone down. Elongating through the left side body, elongating through the right side body as well. Chin is lifted, gaze lifted. Good. Reaching with the left arm, reaching with the right arm. Palms pressing together. Heart is lifted. Good. Just breathe. Press hips left. Weight slightly into heels. And with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, find your tallest self. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Gaze is forward. Fingertips reaching left, hips pressing right. Good. Side body elongated. Both feet pressing into the mat. Weight into heels. Reaching with fingertips to the left. Pressing hips right. Good. Fingertips reach back. Side body elongated. Press hips right. Fullest expression here. Inhale, come on up. Gaze up at the thumbs. Exhale, fingertips go back. Back bend here. Biceps with the ears. Gazing back, hips press forward. Fingertips go back. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands find the mat. Walk out the legs. Hip or heels lift. Right and left, right and left. Just warming up the low back here. We were just in a back bend. This is a U-turn from that. Good. Just walk out the legs, right and left, right and left, right and left. Good. Then inhale, podHistasana is next. Big toes touch. Feet come under heels. Fingertips pointing forward. Biceps wrapped behind the calves.
Nose nestles in between the knees. Lift the hips. Hips lift. Pull on heels. Heels pressing into fingertips. Back of neck elongates. Throat is relaxed. Good. Hips lift. Inhale. Hands out front. Arms by the ears. Big inhale. Come on up. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Second set. Maybe take a block. Put it between your knees. You don't have to do this, by the way. Just messing around. So this way you can really feel hips pressing in towards one another. Arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Big inhale. Exhale. Fingertips go right. Hips go left. Weight into heels. Thighs firmly pressing into one another. Good. Hips press left. Fingertips reach right. Suck the stomach in, elongating through the left side body. Chin is off chest, gaze is forward. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale. Come on up. Inhale, find your tallest self. Good. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Hips pressing to the right, thighs pressing into one another here. Good. Weight into heels, suck stomach in. Elongating through the right side body. Left side body also elongated. Chin off chest. Reaching left with fingertips. Gazing forward. Reach to the left. Press hips right. Good. Inhale, come on up. Little back bend here. Press hips forward. Biceps with the ears. Fingertips go back. Look back. Go back. Inhale, come on up. Exhale. Forward fold. Hands. Find the mat. Walk out the knees, right and left, right and left, right and left. Padahastasana should be interesting with a block between the knees. Hands underneath the heels. Hips lift. Top of head down towards the mat. Pulling on heels, pressing heels into fingertips. Lift hips. Good. Nose nestles in between the knees. Release the hands with a flat back and an inhale. Come on up. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your breath. 3-part awkward. So, if you have a block, you can use it lengthwise here if that's too big, or widthwise. This is also a great way to make sure feet are the right width and that they stay there. So if you're not using a block, foot comes out to the right about 6 inches, and then hips slowly come down. Reaching forward with fingertips, pressing back with hips. Good. Weight into heels. Chin is lifted, gaze lifted. Good. Good. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way up to tiptoes. Slowly come down. Ankles flexing forward. Slowly the back goes down. Imaginary wall behind you. No lower than the knees. Flexing ankles forward. Reaching forward with fingertips. Back is flat. Inhale, come all the way up. Ditch the block. Knees press together. Slowly go down. Heels will lift. Fingertips reach forward. Back slides down. Imaginary wall. Knees pressing together the entire time. Back is flat, gaze lifted. Inhale, come on up, press knees together, right foot meets left, arms by your side. Find Tadasana, find that stillness. Find your breath. Garudasana, eagle pose. Arms overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, right arm under left. Pull elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Right leg wraps over left. Maybe wraps behind the calf. Elbows pulled down. Compressing here all the major joints. Hips press back. Gazes forward. Shoulders back. Good. Pull elbows down. Inhale, come on up. Arms overhead. Left arm under right. Elbows pull down. Sink deeply into the chair. Left leg over right. Pull left hip back. Elbows pull down. Gazes forward. Ankles, knees, elbows, nose, all in one line here. Gazes forward. Good. Inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, right arm under left. Elbows pull down. Sink deeply into the chair, right leg over left. Pull right hip back. Elbows down, shoulders back. Gazes forward. Stack ankles, knees, elbows, nose, all in one line. Inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, palms touch. Left arm under right. Sink deeply into the chair, left leg over right leg. Wraps behind the calf, pull left hip back. Gaze forward. Chin is lifted. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, palms touch, arms by your side. Find stillness. Take a couple breaths here. All right, grab a drink of water. That is the warm-up. Grab your strap if you've got one. Balancing series is next. I always like to have a loop in my strap. So if you're using a belt, buckle that belt, and that way it's just a little less unwieldy. So toes and heels touch, shoulders back, gazes forward. Right leg lifts to 90 degrees. Heel pressing forward, toes flexing back, thigh is parallel to the earth. Exhale, round forward, grab underneath the sole of the right foot or pull up with the strap on the right foot. Extend the right heel forward. Heel forward, toes are back. We're here for 1 full minute. This is an endurance posture. Heel pressing forward, toes pressing back. Then we want to slowly round forward if we can. Left leg completely straight, right leg completely straight. Good. Gazing forward. Heel presses forward, toes press back. And release the right leg. Switch your strap over to the left. It's a different sensation for sure. Ground down on the right leg, left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Heel pressing forward, toes flexing back. Shoulders are back. Gazes forward. You can round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. And then extend left heel forward. Toes flex back. Rounding forward. Heart forward. Energy is forward. Right leg is completely straight. Left leg is completely straight. Heel pressing forward. Toes flexing back. Good. Just breathe. Round forward just a little more. And release the right leg. Good. Sometimes a little back bend feels good here. Hands to low back. Press hips forward. Elbows energetically come together. Look back. Good. Now, that was really a preparation for the full expression. So you can use a strap again if you like, or let's try the fullest expression here. We'll be here for half the time. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts. Heel pressing forward, toes flex back. Round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the right foot. Kick the right heel forward. Toes flex back. Good. Elbows come to calf. Chin finds chest. Forehead finds the knee. And release. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Round forward in with a basket grip. Grab underneath the sole of the left foot. All 10 fingers interlaced. Kick the left heel forward. Left heel forward, toes are back. Right leg is completely straight, left leg is completely straight. Elbows come to calf. Chin finds chest. Forehead finds the knee. And release. Little back bend here. Standing bow pulling. So this is one it's kind of nice to use a strap for, but you don't have to. So right elbow to right hip crease, palm faces the sky, drop the hand down, grab the ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Reach forward with the left fingertips. Gazing forward over the left fingertips. Right hand and left hand in one line. I don't like using the strap. Puts a lot of strain on my elbow. Kicking into the right hand, reaching forward with left fingertips. Heart spirals towards the sky. Left leg is completely straight. Right hand kicking, right foot kicking into right hand. Two shoulders in one line here. And release. Left elbow to left hip crease, palm facing the sky, drop the hand down, grab the ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Reach forward with right fingertips, kick back with left foot. Reach and kick, reach and kick, reach and kick. Right leg is completely straight. Two shoulders in one line here. Chin finds the shoulder. Heart spirals open towards the sky. Reach and kick, reach and kick, reach and kick. Great. See if your abdomen can become parallel with the earth. Heart spirals towards the sky. And release. Good. Second set is half the time. Right elbow to right hip crease. Palm facing the sky, drop the hand down, grab the ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Reach forward, left fingertips, kick back with right toes. Two shoulders in one line. Reach and kick, reach and kick, reach and kick. Left leg is completely straight. Heart spirals towards the sky. Fullest expression here. And release. Left elbow to left hip crease. Palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down. Grab the ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Reach forward with right fingertips, kick back. Left toes. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. Abdomen parallel to the earth. Right leg completely straight. Right fingertips reaching forward, left foot kicking back. Heart spirals open towards the sky. Just breathe. Gazing over the right fingertips. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. And release. Great job. Find the back of the mat. Couple breaths here. Relax the shoulders. Tula Dandasana is next. Arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer finger. Step forward on the left leg. Right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Right leg lifts. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the toes. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Step forward with the right foot. Left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with fingertips. Reach back with toes. Back is flat, gazing just in front of the mat. And release. Arms by your side. Good. Gaze is forward. Second set. Arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers, maybe the opposite way. Step forward on the left foot. Right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with fingertips. Reach back with toes. Back is flat, gazing just in front of the mat. Arms are active, leg is active. And release. Step forward on the right foot. Left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the toes. Back is flat, gazing just in front of the mat. And release. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Good. Quarter turn. So you're facing the short side of the mat. Wide leg forward fold is next. Let's take a couple breaths here. Relax the shoulders down, good. And then big step out to the right, arms to a T. Chin is lifted, gaze right in front. Feet should be parallel to the side of the mat or slightly pigeon-toed. Imagine you're pulling the mat apart with your feet. Slowly, chin comes forward, chest comes forward, hinge at the waist. Back is flat. Come on down, hands find calves, big toes outside of the feet. Good. Drop the top of the head down, hips can lift. Good. Good. Hips lift. Top of head comes towards the mat. Excellent. Spine elongates. Good. Couple more breaths here. Arms to a T. Big inhale, pressing into the mat with both feet. Right foot meets left, back of mat, arms by your side. Find stillness. Find your breath. Good. Big step out, arms to a T. Maybe find your block this time. The block down, maybe where your forehead would go. Arms out to a T. Slowly cast the chest forward. Chest comes forward, chin comes forward, slowly go down. Suck the stomach in. Grab for the outside of the feet. Ankles, big toes. Top of head moves towards the mat or maybe your block. And then play with the weight here. Play with, if your head is on the block or on the mat, you can start to come forward into the toes just slightly. And then weight into the heels. See what that does with muscle engagement. Pulling on the outside of the feet with bicep strength. Top of head comes down towards the earth. Hips lift. Inhale. Arms to a T. Come on up nice and slow using abdomen strength and leg strength. Good. Right foot meets left, back of mat. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find that stillness. Couple breaths here. All right, hot triangle is next. Arms overhead, palms touch. Big step out to the right. Rotate the right heel, right toes towards the front. Left foot is slightly angled. Bend deeply in the right knee. Palms rotate towards the side. Tick-tock the arms. 6 and 12. This can be a great place to put a block as well, just on the inside of the right foot. Good. Pressing down into that block with the hands reaching up towards the sky. The fingertips, you should be able to feel a little more length than you normally would here. Gazing up at left fingertips. Left foot firmly engaged into the mat. Right foot firmly engaged into the mat. Press right knee into right elbow. Heart spirals towards the sky. Stretching the arms apart. Good. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, come on up. Right toes in, left toes out. Place that block just on the inside of the left foot. Arms to a T. Rotate the palms. Tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. Reaching up towards the sky with the right fingertips. Down towards the earth with the left. Press into the mat with the knife edge of the right foot. Press into the mat with the left foot. Heart spirals towards the sky. Sink just a little deeper in both hips. All 5 fingers touching on each hand. Stretching apart. Great. Reaching apart. Excellent. Inhale, come on up. Left toes in. Right foot meets left, back of mat, arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find that stillness. Find your breath. Excellent. All right. Just gonna it's getting a little cool down here, so I apologize for the noise. I need to get a quieter heater. Arms overhead, palms touch. Big step out to the right. Arms to a T, right foot rotates towards the top of the mat. Bend in the right knee. Right fingertips reaching forward, left fingertips reaching back. Palms rotate towards the side. Tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. Great. So both feet firmly planted into the mat here. Right elbow pressing into right knee pressing into right elbow. Arms reaching apart. Good.
Stretching the arms apart, heart spirals towards the sky. Press into the mat with the knife edge of the left foot. Reaching towards the mat with the right fingertips. Good, and with an inhale, come on up. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Reach down towards the earth with the left fingertips. Reach up towards the sky with the right. Heart spirals open towards the sky. Press into the mat with the right foot. Press into the mat with the left foot. Heart spiraling open. Good. Just breathe. Gazing up at the right fingertips. Good. Bending the left knee. And with an inhale, come on up. Left toes in. Right foot meets left. Back of mat. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Find your breath. Standing separate legs, stretching is next. Quarter turn towards the long ways of the mat. Arms overhead. Just cross the thumbs. Step forward on the right foot. Left toes point to the left corner, left top corner of the mat. Dive down over the right knee. Forehead and knee press into one another. And then start to straighten the right knee. Throat is choked. Back of neck elongated. Pressing hands into the mat. Suck the stomach in. Just breathe. Inhale, come on up. Right foot meets left. Step forward on the left foot, right toes point out towards right corner of mat. Dive down over the left knee. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Good. Back of neck is elongated here. Throat is choked. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Left leg is straightening. Inhale, come on up. Left leg meets right. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Just breathe. Good. Tree and toe stand. Our last standing posture. Sometimes it's nice to have a block in front if you want to do toe stand or you want to try to do toe stand. I'm just going to do tree today. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts to 90 degrees. Right foot finds left hip crease, sole of foot facing the sky. Left hand to heart center, right hand to heart center. Shoulders are back, gaze is lifted. If you want to move forward into toe stand, hinge forward. Hands will come out front, knee will bend, heel will lift. Hands come to either side of the body, right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. Hips lift off the heel. Find stillness. And then reverse out, meet us in tree. One final breath here. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Left leg lifts. Left foot to right hip crease. Left hand to heart center, right hand to heart center. Shoulders back, gaze is lifted. Good. We're going to move forward into toe stand, hinge at the waist. Gaze forward.
Hands come out in front. Hands walk back to either side. Right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. Find stillness. And then reverse out. Meet us in tree. And release. Head finds back of mat. Find Savasana. Lie down. Have a 2-minute Savasana here. Back of head on the mat. Maybe toes touch at first and then toes relax out. Good. Back of head is on the mat though. Back of shoulders on the mat, and then relax the ankles. Relax the toes, relax the calves. Relax the knees and thighs. Relax the hips, let them melt into the mat. Relax the lower back, middle back, upper back. Relax the shoulders into the mat. Relax the fingertips, elbows. Relax your jaw. Find a soft gaze. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth and just breathe. I will call you out. Wind removing is next. Lift the right leg, bend the knee, grab just below the kneecap on the shin with all 10 fingers interlaced. Pull the right knee in towards the armpit, avoiding the rib cage. Back of shoulders on the mat. Spine elongating. Drop the tailbone towards the mat. And release. Left leg lifts. Left knee pulls in towards left armpit. Pull the knee in just a little deeper. Elongating through the spine. Back of head on the mat. Tailbone on the mat. And release. Lift both legs. Grab opposite elbows. Pull these in towards chest. Drop head on mat. Back of head to the mat. Tailbone to the mat. Suck the stomach in. Elongate through the spine. Good. And release. Find Savasana. Arms overhead, big inhale. Double exhale. Yogi sit up. Arms find a number 11. Plank is next. Forearm plank. Toes curl under. Back is flat. Gazing just in front of the mat here. Make sure back is flat, core engaged. Heels pressing back. Weight into toes. Firm the abdomen. Puff out between the shoulder blades. Pressing into the mat, the forearms. Just breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, head can find stacked hands, Sphinx, seal pose, whatever feels good to you today. Bhujangasana is next. Cobra pose, hands come underneath the shoulders. Big toes touch, heels touch, elbows pressing back towards hips, kneecaps lift. Lift the chin, elbows press back. Lift the chin a little more, elbows press back. And lift the chest, press into hands. Elbows hugging to the side, pressing back towards hips. Exhale, release left ear to the mat, look right. Half locust is next. Purna Salambhasana. Hands come underneath the groin. Elbows underneath the abdomen. All 10 fingers pressing into the mat. Chin is on mat. Lift right leg. Left leg is relaxed. Weight comes into hands, then into chest. Lift the right leg just a little more. And release. Relax the right leg. Left leg lifts. Press into mat with all 10 fingers. Weight comes into shoulders. Lift the left leg just a little higher. And release. Shimmy the hands a little closer together so pinky fingers touch. Mouth finds the mat. Big toes touch. Heels touch. Lift both legs. Lift both legs. Weight comes into hands. Mouth is on mat. Lift the legs up just a little higher. And release. Right ear to the mat. Look left. Full locust is next. Arms out to a T. Big toes touch, heels touch. Lift arms, lift legs, lift chest. Fingertips reach out and back. Gazing upward. Look up. Go up. And release. Left ear to the mat, look right. Floor bow is next. Kick the right foot up, kick the left foot up. Knees should be about hip width apart, and then kick feet into hands, lift chest. Good. Gazing up, kick up. Gaze up, kick up.
Balancing on the soft part of the belly. And release. Right ear to the mat, look left. Push up. Find the top of the mat, fixed firm. Supta Virasana is next. Knees can be together. Hips come between heels. Tops of feet on the mat. If this feels okay, right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. If the knees start to hurt here, knees can start to come out a little wider until they don't hurt anymore. Right elbow down, left elbow down. This feels okay on the knees. Top of head can find the mat, and back of head. Arms reach overhead. Intense quadricep stretch here, forming a natural human bridge. Just breathe. Right elbow down, left elbow down. Right hand down, left hand down. Head comes up. Stretch the right foot back, left foot back. Good. Find the back of the mat. Ardha Karmasana. Arms overhead. Just cross the thumbs. Hips are on heels. See if you can let hips stay on heels. Gazing forward. Start to dive down. Fingertips find the mat. Forehead finds the mat. Pressing hips into heels. Fingertips reach forward. Forehead presses into mat. Arms are active here. Hips press into heels. Good. With an inhale, come on up. Arms by your side. Take a couple breaths here. Strasana is next. Camel pose. Find the middle of the mat. Knees about 2 fist widths apart. Right hand to low back, left hand to low back. Press hips forward, elbows energetically start to come together. Toes can curl under if you like. Press hips forward, start to gaze back. Gazing back. Hips press forward. Right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. Good. Hips press forward. Gazing back. Inhale left hand, inhale right hand. Good. Come back to all fours. Find the back of the mat. Sit on the heels. Take a couple breaths here. Rabbit. So if you put your hands out to a T with your thumb facing up and then just drop the hand down so thumb is on the outside, fingers on the inside, that is the grip for rabbit. Chin finds the chest. Round forward, forehead presses into knees. Hips lift off heels. Forehead pressing into knees, knees pressing into forehead. Hips lift high. We're compressing here, rounding in. Keep lifting hips. Good job. Pulling on heels with bicep strength. Inhale, come on up.
Roll over to the left hip. Right leg comes out corner-wise. It's a great opportunity to use your strap again. So arms overhead, and then maybe you can't quite reach your foot. It's a great place to use the strap. But remember, this is a compression posture, so forehead and knee is really the key here. So we round, or we fold forward, forehead and knee, press in, and then drop left shoulder down. Just breathe. Pressing knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Inhale, come on up. Left leg comes out, right leg comes in. Use the strap again if you like. Arms overhead, dive down over the left leg. Left forehead and knee will meet. Forehead presses into knee, knee presses into forehead. Drop the right shoulder down. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, come on up. Two legs out front. Arms overhead. Peace fingers, grab the big toes. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Bend the knees. And then just walk the hips back, right and left, right and left. This is not a compression posture. We're folding forward, so shoulders come back. Chin is lifted, gaze is lifted, and then abdomen and thighs envelop one another, pulling on the big toes with bicep strength. Elbows are bent, gaze is lifted, and release. Come on up. Half Lord of the Fishes is next. Left leg comes underneath, right leg comes over top. Right leg kickstands behind, left arm lifts, and we twist. Spine is twisting here, gazing over the right shoulder. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And release, counter twist. Switch out the legs. Left toes are pointed straight forward. Right hand comes behind, left hand comes behind, right arm lifts high, and we twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good. Looking out of the corner of the left eye. Inhale, come on. Counter twist, good job. We're at the end of our postures. Final breathing. Kapalabhati breath. Sit on your heels. Thighs touch, hands on thighs. Shoulders are back, gaze is lifted. Swallow a couple times. Just concentrate on the exhale. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Second set. Swallow it a couple times, lick your lips. Gaze is forward, chest is lifted. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Thank you so much for joining me today and engaging in my prop folly. There's some great postures for using props, and that was really fun today, so I appreciate you being here and being a part of this practice. If you enjoyed this practice, please share it. Let your friends know. These are available on YouTube. Maybe not the most recent ones, but there's a lot, over 100 videos available on YouTube, as well as for free on Facebook. We appreciate you all. From my heart to yours, namaste. Take this yoga out into the world.